Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us on day 11 of our Sunrise workouts. Let's take a few deep cleansing breaths, get in the practice of our thoracic breathing to start this beautiful morning. So let's sit here for a minute, close your eyes, sit up nice and tall, good posture. Inhale into your rib cage. Big deep breath. Exhale, zip those deep core pelvic floor muscles up to push all the air out. Inhale. Exhale from your pubic bone all the way up to your navel. One more deep breath. Exhale. And let's lay down on the mat. Let's start with some pelvic tilts. Inhale, roll those hips. Really push your back flat into the mat. Push that tailbone towards your heels. Just to get your spine moving. Get your shoulders away from your ears. Stretch those fingers down towards your heels. Stretch those feet out and do some soldier arms, one arm back, then alternate. Focus on connecting your breath to your movement. Inhale for one set. Exhale for one set. Just like you're doing a Kegel. Engage those deep pelvic floor muscles. Turn it into windmill arms. Keep those hips nice and flat. Just move your upper body. And switch in the air. Inhale for one. Exhale for one. And bring both arms back down to the mat. Maintain that nice neutral spine, shoulders away from your ears. And bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Inhale to prepare. Roll those shoulders off the mat. Stretch those legs out if you want, or stay into a tabletop. And let's fire up those abdominal muscles with the 100. Inhaling for 5 pumps of your arms. Exhaling for 5 pumps of your arms. This wakes up the body, wakes up your core muscles, connects your breath to your movement, gets your mind focused on the movement. Let's lower those legs, arms up above your head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up. Use your arms if you need to. Arms up above your head and a nice spine stretch. Like you're rolling over a great big ball. One vertebrae at a time, restack. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll all the way up. Nice spine stretch, like you're reaching over a ball, one vertebrae at a time all the way down. One vertebrae at a time, rolling all the way up and restacking. Roll all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Use your hands if you need to. Roll all the way over towards those toes, like you have a great big beach ball under your chest. And restack. Bring your hands into a prayer position for a nice spine stretch or spine twist. Sit up nice and tall. Twist to one side. Twist the other. Don't let your hips rock when you're doing this. Glue those sit bones to the mat. Each twist, pretend like there's a string pulling you taller and taller, sitting up straighter and straighter. Get those shoulders away from your ears. Don't let your quads, the tops of your legs, tense up. Open your legs to the edge of your mat, arms out, spine twist, and stretch over that foot. Spine twist, roll over and stretch out to your foot. Let's do 2 more on each side. Inhale up at the top. Exhale as you roll over, connecting your breath to your movement, and come back down. Let's roll like a ball. Scooch up to the front of your mat. Hang on to your shins or your ankles or behind your legs, wherever you feel comfortable. And let's give that spine a nice massage, rolling back and forth. Come up to the top for balance. Try and pull those shoulders away from your ears. Engage those core muscles. Let's do 1 more. Now when you balance here, let's turn this into an open leg rocker. Open your feet if you can. Same rolling motion. Don't go too far back onto your neck. Come up, try to balance. If you can't balance, that's fine. If it's too hard for you to open your legs, you can stay tucked in a ball. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And roll back down. Let's stretch 1 leg out and 1 leg up to the sky for some hip circles. Keep those hips nice and flat. Let's do 10 circles in one direction. If this is too much on your hamstrings, you can always bend your knee and circle with a bent knee. Let's do 10 on the other side or other direction. Breathing nice and slow, keeping those hips nice and flat. 2 more. And release. Other leg up. Same thing. 10 little circles about the size of a small dinner plate. Engaging those core muscles, making sure you're not holding your breath. And switch directions. Five more. 2, 1, and release. Let's bring 1 leg up to a tabletop, hands behind your head, and crisscross. Bring that navel to your spine, push that back down into the mat, nice neutral position. Don't pull on your neck, just support it. Let's do 2 more on each side. Here's 1 and 2. Let's turn that into a single leg stretch. 2 little bounces and switch sides. 2 little bounces. Grab as high up on your leg as feels comfortable. Nice stretch for your hamstrings and your glutes. Let's do 1 more on each side. And both legs up. Let's turn it into a double straight leg stretch. Don't let your back arch. Only go down as far as you can without it hurting your lower back. If you feel too much tension in your thighs, you can turn your toes out. Let's do 2 more. And all the way back down. Now let's lay down on the mat. Today we're going to introduce a new exercise called the corkscrew. So you're going to bring your feet up. You're going to do a rollover. So come back, flex those feet. We're going to warm up doing a couple of rollovers just to get our spine warmed up and moving. Up and over, flex those feet. One vertebrae at a time, all the way back down. Now this time, as you press up and you roll over, I want you to turn your hips to one side and then come down on the side of your spine. Bring those hips over back to the center and roll back up. Other side, turn those hips. Stay inside your shoulders, one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down. Come over back to the center and back up. Turn your hips, roll down, swing those legs around, back to the center and back up. Hips over to the side, roll down, legs come around and back up. Let's just roll back down one vertebrae at a time. Take a couple breaths down here at the bottom and let's do a jackknife. So stretch your legs out, inhale, legs come up, all the way up to the sky, hands under your hips for support, not too much pressure on your neck. And we're going to turn that into a bicycle. So you're just going to circle your legs just like you're riding your bike. Try and balance on those shoulders without putting too much pressure on your neck. Use your hands for support. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do 3 more. And hands down. Roll one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down. Let's come over to our side. Let's come up into our side bend. Shoulder over your wrist. Feet out to the side, on your knee, or straight out. Totally up to you. You can be up here, you can be down on your elbow, whatever is more comfortable. And we'll just do 3 today. There's 1, 2, 3. This time when we come up, let's go underneath for thread the needle and back up, down, press up, thread the needle, back up to your side bend, and come down. Let's come over to the other side. Same thing, wrist over or shoulder over your wrist. You can stay on one knee, 2 knees, put both feet out, down on your elbow, wherever you're most comfortable, and 3 side bends. Last one. This time when you go down and back up, thread the needle. If you're down on your elbow, that might be a little bit more difficult, or down on your knee. But you can continue doing your side bends and stay wherever you're comfortable and just work up to the more difficult movements. Let's come over into our push-up position. Let's hold our plank for a few seconds. Inhale to prepare, and let's do our push-ups. I'm going to come down to box position for my push-ups today. Elbows into your side. Let's do 10 push-ups. 5 more. 2, 1. Sit back into a child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling into your lungs. Enjoying the crisp morning air. Come up into a mermaid position, and let's do a couple side stretches, side bends, and other side. Push those sit bones down into the mat. Other side. Let's switch legs. Push that sit bone down into the mat. Inhale. And other side. Last one. Thank you for joining me. Please hit subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when these workouts are posted. And as soon as we get some more viewing hours, we will start doing these live. Thank you and have a beautiful day.